Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everybody all around the world, and thank you for joining us today for another Left 4 Dead 2 competitive shoutcast. My name is MK. I will be your caster and cameraman for today, and we are going to have a beginning of a new cup that has begun a couple days ago, and we're already going to go live, no hesitation. And it is going to be Envy against Teletubbies here in the first week, and it looks like Teletubbies might have their work cut out for them for the return of Envy. It is good to see them back. Kimchi, Sync, Deck, Presto are going to be the people up for the roster today. Let's see what they could do with the opening set of spawns being a Spitter Hunter Jockey Charger. Great attack coming in. Jockey's not going to grab anything, neither will the Charger. The Hunter will. Spitter gets picked. The damage will be not as much as we thought if the Spitter would have landed. They'll get about 5% damage altogether. And here we go. Envy is back in action. And for the other team, being Teletubbies, we'll have Darkness, J2K, AD, a God. And you are not seeing what you're seeing. It is them. They are back. Let's see what they can do in their return. 2-2 coming in, with the Smoker and the Hunter being the cappers. Boomer and the Spitter, of course, the support. Takes it to be around 81%. So they should probably go in relatively soon. Not the greatest set of spawns here. Looking for a pound spit. Smoker gets a pull in the back. Here comes the Hunter to help. Here it comes. Hunter gets picked out for the Smoker land simultaneously. Boomer goes in for a pick, and the Spitter looks like he's going to try to keep it. No quad attempt. They want to spit damage. Oh no, the Spitter might get picked down here. No, they're going to choose to leave it. Maybe not. They're coming for her. No, they choose not to get her. They could have, but they didn't do it. Spitter's still at 100 HP. Oh no, they get her. The Spitter is now dead.
Machine gun.
And now they only have a tri-cap, and they're going to have to wait about, what is that, 11 seconds now for a full hit, and see if the infected hold. And this is going to allow Envy to just pretty much run the map. That recent attack didn't do much, less than 1% total set. 94.2. Oh man, is this tank going to spawn before or after? This is interesting. Oh, there's the tank. There goes the Smoker pole. The Hunter misses. The Charger doesn't get it, and they don't get the quad try. In the first tank of the game for Teletubbies in the hands of God. Or G-O-D, we will say. He is making his way in. It'll be a long run back while Envy returns to the safe room. Boomer's going to go in from a long way. Will stay with the tank as he walks. The Smoker misses. He tried to get this alarm off. Not going to get it. Tank's still able to stay pretty close. Car alarm doesn't bounce in their favor. It could have went a little closer, but Envy should be able to retreat without any worry whatsoever. God will be able to get his hittables in play as well. And he's getting in play. And no, that bounces off. I don't know if he's going to be able to play with it. Maybe he gets one more try. Okay, he got it through. I think he can bring this. This is reasonable, as long as it doesn't get stuck. First pass still in control. He just dipped to second pass. He has a tri-cap. I don't know if he has time to sack the Charger. Maybe he might want a Jockey instead, but he does have a place to rocket that Charger off of. It might work out. He's going to have 2 hittables for his commit. Good job by God. Let's see if he can maximize and get an in cap with him. And it's all going to be what his support can do as well. And he is in. This is the first tank for Team Teletubbies. He's also going to bring the hatchback in. Doesn't work out very well for him. He decides to leave the other car. He gets a punch. The Charger gets him a stumble. He'll get another punch. He's got to. He gets a rock. He's getting the most that he can. His support's trying to help. He throws a rock. Nothing. He's going to decommit with half his HP. Alright, now he's just going to wait and try to drag this out as long as he can. Throw a rock for Coach. And he gets it. It's a free rock. The Hunter gets killed, though. This tank's actually maximizing his damage on other survivors pretty impressively. Landing that's going to give him time to delay. Okay, now he punches. Okay, this is it. He's in. He's going to try to pop it over onto Coach. Not able to do so. He's down to 1100. One more rock come out. Oh, he misses. And that'll be it. Dead tank. And the Charger's going to go in for miracle damage. Not going to get it, though. And that will die off everything. Boomer sacks. Tri-Cap with Spit coming in, but no Charger. And that will be the tank. Let's do a little mathematics, see how much damage the tank managed to get. It looks like I said it'd be a little bit over 20%. It's going to be a 25% bonus takeaway, all off the health bonus. DB perfectly intact. One set of pills have been consumed. They need to focus Sync here, I would say, to see if they can get another set of pills popped in. That'll be another 20 points. All right, here's the Tri-Cap with Spit. Let's see what they could do when they're ready to send it. Oh, the Hunter is only one up there. They got a little gun happy. They'll actually get some decent free spit damage, and that'll be it with a little bit of a smoker pull, and that was good. They get Sync to pop a set of pills. Not too bad. Takes it from 6 and change down to 573. 60% of the way the map to go through yet. I think if the Spitter died at the end, they're going to get a Tri-Cap with Boom. Let's see. No, they get a 2-2. This is not a bad 2-2. This is a good 2-2 to have. And probably go inside. I don't see a scenario. This Charger's really ambitious. I was going to say, I don't think that was going to amount to anything if he would have sent it.
Reloading.
Right, normal inside hit we're going to see coming in.
Taking the shotgun.
Right, here it goes. Hunter does not find a target. This is going to leave the Spitter and the Charger to kind of... Now the Charger ain't going to get it. They'll get a spit delay. They'll pick the Spitter through the wall. Boomer is dead. They're going to get a quad try, but it's not going to be the easiest quad due to the area they're going in. And that will only take about 10 points, not even that. Survivors take the house clean. Smokers first spawn up, waiting for a few more, and they are out in the open. Envy has taken 2 hits since Tank has been dealt with. And there's another set of pills have to be eaten by Kimchi there due to the delay of how fast they're going. Eating yet another set. I don't think they're going to have Sync eat that one since they're going to be at the end. And now we know where the Hunter is. It's all if the spawns can find something. Hunter got chipped down a little bit. It's going to be really difficult out here to land this quad. And they hunt down the Hunter. And here they go. Smoker Tongue misses. Charger. Nothing. Decent sack order. Actually, Jockey stays alive. They'll have a charge spit. And event will be started. 2 more hits coming in. So far, we saw less than 10% damage since this tank has died. Envy doing a pretty good job negating most of the damage, losing just about 7% before tank and about 8% after. So it's 50% damage so far as SI damage beside tank. Okay. Okay, they're getting ready to go. They're going to free spit. They're going to run through the spit. Hunter will get skeeted. Spitter died first. They'll get a charge spit. Still having 60% of the bonus is pretty impressive. Sync is now slow. Last hit incoming. Welcome everybody that are joining. Hola, ¿cómo estás, mi amigos? There we go. Spitter gets picked. Charger from another. It actually lands. They'll actually get something out of that. Unfortunately, the Spitter didn't go when he needed to, so he's not going to get anything from that. But the Charger finds a target.
Reloading.
And they'll make safe room with a little bit less than 60% of their bonus. They'll be able to throw spawns in here, but I don't think anything's going to amount to anything. I mean, they'll even have Spitter, but I don't see the Spitter being able to even... They might get lucky if somebody walks through Spit. No, it hit a survive. Oh, they will! They'll get some free damage. I take it back. They'll get another 2% out of that. If you're dipping them below 500, walking in with 496 bonus. Chapter score 896. Impressive showing from the return of Envy. Go-Go's are here, and here we go to the second half. And now it is going to be their Survivor side as far as Teletubbies. Let's see what they could do. Faced up with the challenge of Envy. Survivors go down. Two are up top still. Looking to clear from the window, not planning on sending anybody down. Ellis is in danger of being grabbed. Closes the door, retreats. Hunter finally gives away its location. Here comes all the spawns up on the rooftop. They're going to land up on the top. And they are going to do so much damage. And they're going to land the charge. And that's going to be a flat-out in-cap going out to GOD. And that is just taking advantage of a situation. The infected seen it.
Reloading.
And that is not the start you want to see for Teletubbies. Already losing 24% of their bonus.
Reloading.
Watch out.
Let's see if they can gather themselves. Here goes first spawn. Manages to get darkness. Now the other three cappers might not even go here. They're probably just going to hold. Unless they find a situation where they can grab someone and do damage. And solo someone out. And they're not going to do so. They're just going to take a break and wait. Let the Survivor team push forward. They got a couple comments trailing, but I don't think it's going to bother. As a set of pills have been consumed.
Ammo here.
And now they're down to about almost 75% bonus.
Reloading.
I'm reloading.
Guns.
All right, the building is up. Okay, they're all inside. No one blocks spawns. They're going to let themselves get hit on the inside with a spit. They're going to get pounced. Darkness was charging the spit. I only think a look at ding and damage onto Ellis for the spit. Not much at all. They find additional set of pills, which bumped their bonus back up to 69.4. It did drop below that with that recent hit due to the spit damage doing onto two separate survivors. And now they should be able to get tank up, but I don't think that... Oh, man. I don't think it'd be the greatest idea to run this back.
Watch out! Heads up.
Cheeky boomer spawn. If he can get that, that's going to be a good spawn from deck. No one's watching it. He gets it. He gets the single boom. The hunter will land, gets a 1 damage clear. The charger gets a punch charge backwards. The jockey's still riding. 1 slam goes out. 2 slams go out. And that is so much damage already going out onto the survivors. And deck has just gotten the tank. He is starting to chase the survivors already. He's jumped into the fire, lost a little bit of his HP. And they stop for a second to do some chip. It looks like they're a little undecided what they want to do. Are they just going to focus on this alley? They're going to. They're going to line up here, but they got a boomer in the back. This is very risky. Nobody's blocking the spawn either. No, oh man, this is going to be disastrous for Teletubbies. The rock will miss. The boomer misses too. This works out big time. They have a smoker. Oh, coach eats the rock. Here comes the smoker pull. They get him a corner. He punches him forward. Oh, they're going to take this tank here. There goes an in-cap tank down to 4,000. He misses a punch. There's a pounce in the back. And this is just going to be so much as eats the rock there. Punch goes out. And he is down to 2,300 HP. He's throwing a rock again. He misses the rock. They got a jockey and a smoker in the back. He's just committing now. Jockey misses. Oh, he gets a long arm. The tank is down to 1,200 HP. He lands the rock onto darkness. And they are about to wipe out. Here comes the charger from the back. Charger will land, and that will be it. Envy wipes out Teletubbies, giving them only a chapter score of 285. Alright, and here we go live into the second half of map 2, and now that another match has concluded, I'm not going to be running solo anymore. Ninal's going to be joining us in from the last game. Welcome, welcome, my friend.
What is up? I see our hit is already underway, but great to be here. Take it away, MK.
Yeah, opening hit coming out here is going to be a Boomer Charger, Jockey, and the Smoker. Right now, Team Teletubbies are a little bit of a downswing here. They did get wiped on map 1. It was very close to not being a wipe, but unfortunately for them, they did. They did manage to get over 40% of the bonus away from Envy, which was pretty impressive. It's what we've missed so far. That action, we're going to stay with it. We'll keep that out there for deck. But for now, I think we're still at the opening hit that has not gone in yet and all. So the unpause is here, but here they're going to send it. The Jockey gets M2, the Charger finds a target. No slam comes out. Smoker grabs the charge guy at the end, gets a ding. I mean, they're rolling with a couple percentages here and there without the spit. Not terrible coming out there and all. Not terrible.
Yeah. This squad of Teletubbies is nothing to scoff at. They've got a silly name, but they came to play. We've got players like AD and God, definitely recognizable names in the South American scene. We'll see what they can do. We do have the tank coming in. Wow, he is just immediately engaging, chasing down the survivors. He's only got 4k health left. Gets a hit onto Presto. Going to continue forward, corralling them around, but the SI's eventually going to be coming in. Hunter skeeted. Jockey will connect charge onto Coach as well. Going to land on the barrel. In the meantime, Nick is being smacked, but they will be able to turn their focus toward the tank and finish him off.
Yeah, unfortunately for them, they weren't able to get it in cap. I like the commit path, but unfortunately, he was not able to keep his corner now. He punched him out every single one he got. He wasn't really able to follow up with anything. I like the call to go in, though. I don't disagree with it, but just with the area where his infected spawned up, they weren't able to really help him, and he just kind of died off at the end.
Look out!
Yeah, they still managed to get decent damage in. They're going to send another one. Hunter Smoker with the boom spit. Spit not going to be landing on anything. Hunter gets skeeted right out of the air. Smoker boom comes in on the back. Smoker connects for a brief moment. But basically they continue to wait out this event. They are holding on to 3/4 of the bonus post-tank. So Teletubbies got their work cut out for them.
Yeah, for sure. I would definitely say so without a tank to impede their march. I think the target would here be try to get Presto slow, get those pills consumed. They do have 4 sets, that's another 120. See if you can start wearing away at that, if anything. But if they keep moving like this, I think they're going to walk in with all the DB. That Charger was ambitious. They're going to get rewarded, but they picked the spitter. Oh, what a play coming out there from Envy. And the damage will be minimal now, less than 3% again.
Even with those cappers landing, Envy did such an excellent job at clearing out that spitter. So they are going to be able to evade all the spit damage that could have been added on top of those cappers. They do walk across the tightrope here, the gangplank. Rochelle gets all the way across, but we got a Charger on the stairwell. They do manage to get a Smoker. They cancel it out. Charge comes in, Collat, spit onto the gangplank. Going to be ripping away at Nick Smoke on the back line as well. And Teletubby sneaks another hit in quite effectively.
That was a great hit and all. That was the first double-digit hit they got that didn't involve the tank. Very impressive with them. Pills are being consumed. 2 sets. That is what they needed here, but they still need to keep on the pressure. And I think from here on out now, you got to hit on deck and Presto, start munching that DB before they walk in that safe room.
Absolutely, and we're going to see another aggressive style coming out. The charge on the back line lands it. Slow stand up from that charge. It will get just a couple ticks on the spit, and Nick is going to have to wait before he can continue going through.
Actually, I like that Charger spawn a lot. The spitter was just late to the show. They did get a little bit, as you said. Again, they do manage to get Envy under 60% bonus, but right now with them being wiped out, I think they got to get it a little lower, because trying to beat Envy out on Survivor without getting a wipe is going to be a big challenge. And here they go. They're going to send it. Tri-cap. The Hunter will get shut down eventually, but the Charger does land to get the 10 damage, and I think that'll be it. And I think there's only one more left here now, and they're going to be able to walk in.
I mean, Teletubbies, they are massive underdogs in this match, but they don't seem it. They are keeping this close, getting through half the bonus of Envy just about. They've got another hit lined up. Jockey, Charger, Spitter, and a Hunter. High damage potential here. Last hit for Teletubbies. Can they make something happen? The hits have been landing, so we'll just have to wait and see. The survivors are set up in position, hopping up into the vent slightly. Rochelle going to be clearing out commons. They've got a pretty wide berth here, the survivors do. They eventually group back up. Hit has not been sent yet. Breaks down the door, sends it in, sidestep. Spit not going to be working, getting a scratch from the charge. And they are just going to stand in the safety corner and eventually lock it in, over 50% of the bonus. But honestly, well done by Teletubbies in my opinion, considering the situation they're in.
Yeah, I think I would have to agree. They're doing pretty decent with their infected. A little bit better than they did the first round. It's going to come down to this tank fight. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, we can't get too far ahead of ourselves. Even them just being able to tie Envy here would be a massive statement, like you said. Jockey, Charger, Smoker, Boom, awaiting Teletubbies as they break out of the safe room. They got one survivor back still in that safe room as the other three clear forward.
Hey, I'm reloading.
I'm curious to see when Envy's going to choose to send this. Oh, they're going to send it early. They missed the pull forward, but the charge lands in the back. Oh, the 2-cap was so close.
Oh.
And it looks like they're going to be able to kill everything off, and it's going to be a mirror amount of damage coming out. 0.2 is going to be all the favor in Envy, and they're going to be able to push forward, probably get this tank up. An interesting thing to note here, Nall, is that Deck chose to hold the boomer. He did not go in.
Well, regardless, the 3 SIs that did, it was so close to a monumental event. If the jockey could have carried away while the smoke continued to hold the other survivor, very close, very, very close. But we are going to have the tank nonetheless, and that is going to be in the hands of none other than Presto.
Yeah, we do have a Presto tank. Here comes the free rock coming out. Envy couldn't do nothing, but that was actually God framed. It didn't do damage. But he's going to start losing his frustration now for the consequence. No more grace period. It is now over. And the survivors will push forward. And I think Presto might want to roll in. No, never mind. There's no more commons. But actually, there's a couple commons, but interesting choice not to go in there now. What do you think?
Yeah, he's just going to be playing conservatively here. Charger, Smoker, Jockey for Envy. I guess he just wants to hold. He's still got time for Rock to land. Ooh, bit too close for comfort there. Look at the charge.
I think they want to.
Sneaky.
I think they want to sack it, maybe? I'm not sure.
Yeah, they're taking their time on it. Oh, okay, you got to be careful.
He probably wants a Hunter for his commit. That's what I'm probably guessing here. No, he's going to commit with the Hunter, and that probably make it be exactly what he wants. But it's not going to take much for him to do a little bit better with what Teletubbies tank did due to the situation. But with them not able to run anywhere in this corner, they kind of put themselves in it. All right, here it is. Take the tank away now.
All right, Presto moving in. Smoke to initiate it. Rochelle straight in the corner. Does get knocked out of it. Rochelle on the fence line. Drops down quad boom. Jockey gets bullied down. Tank trying to decide who to go for. Rochelle backs into the dumpy. And he will be finishing her off. 1,000 HP left. He actually won't. Smoker pulling through for a brief moment. The CI is wrapping around. Presto, 100% frustration left. Second pass. Slows it down. Starts throwing some rocks. 700 HP left.
Unbelievable that somehow Teletubbies are staying alive right now. That was almost disastrous. I think they know this tank is weak. They're kind of staying out in the open and giving him free rage right now. Spawns are coming up. They're going to get a chance to try to keep this tank going with the rock. Let's see if they can manage to do so. They do have a trike-out. There is no smoker. He's got to go. He's down to 35% frustration. He's up there. Here comes the rock try. The charger will miss. The rock goes out. The rock misses. Hunter lands. The damage is minimal. The fists are going out. I take it back. The rock misses. Damage is going out everywhere, actually. They get another 10%. Presto doesn't get a rage rock out of that, and it probably will go AI now. But that is an amazing tank coming out there from Envy, dealing almost half of the bonus gone. Now, actually, let's see, about 43%, I think, is what it is.
Yeah. I love the idea out of Presto to disengage here and still play Rock despite the situation he's in. And that Rock was way too close to landing yet again. But Teletubbies, they hold on to 672 bonus. No small feat post-tank. And they've got to be feeling pretty good. That being said, they've still got this gangplank up ahead. They've still got a couple spots. Even right here, double boom, Hunt spit lands, Ellis gets pulled, and they continue to drop down.
Yeah, they're going to have to eat pills again. They should start running. That door's going to open any moment. They should start getting ready to go through it. It's open. Nick taking a lot of common damage. Rochelle pops the pills. All right, damage assessment afterwards. They're about 40% of the way through the map, and they have lost a little bit more than 55% of the bonus. And another difficult choke point coming up. They're going to eat another charge spit. No, actually, Nick body blocks it by mistake, which actually works out in their favor. And they'll be able to push through. If they can get through this area quickly, now it'll work out for them. But they do still manage to salvage 40% of the bonus, but they also still have 40% of the map to go through.
I'm wondering if they can speedrun this hit. We've got 1 second left. Kimchi is a hunter. Press, nope. Charger's up. Smoker's up. Nick is going to try it all the same, but he's got the stairwell hit from the Charger. Charge goes up through. Not quite able to get the isolation. Hunt spit. The Charger bullying Nick. And finally the pickup, but Ellis goes down all the same. They are going to be able to pick up there quite easily. Smoker's still alive in the meantime. Wow, the action is not stopping here. The aggression out of Envy at every turn.
Yeah, that was some DB that was munched up there, and that's going to start dropping the bonus pretty significantly. I mean, that was a huge one. Unfortunately, it's very difficult to go through that without taking damage. They're all still fast. If they can take this one clean, they can keep being fast. Can he get the skeet? He can't get the skeet, but Nick gets the clear very impressively. They can't clear Rochelle. He does. Finally pops a boomer on himself, but Rochelle loses all of that DB, and it is now all exhausted. Nothing is left in that DB area, and now it's just shambles of bonus while they crawl, and there's not much left here now, and starting to look grim for them.
The booms out of Envy have been incredible. I mean, quad boom, tri boom, the booms have been coming out in full effect. Tons of boom damage. And like you said, just not much left to run through. Triple charge into the spit. Jockey ready to try to pull through. That's not going to work out, but still, what a nice try charge. They hop through. 100 bonus left. Trying to make it full distance with 100 bonus. We'll see. Still got about 20% of the chapter left to traverse.
Yep, they do pop a set of pills. They are out there. Thank you very much, Mila, for the raid. I appreciate it. But right now, there is 15% of the map left here. No, they do have a 2-2. Smoker to alley-oop the Charger. The survivors are a little separated. The Charger is going to take advantage of it and actually score 3 points by splitting the survivors. So even though he didn't get any damage, he's still putting points on the board now.
Yep. All right. Okay, Teletubbies says eventually clean it up. Press through, but look at how low they are, and this is going to be hit city for Envy. The spit comes out to further delay. I love it.
So now all the points are pretty much on Nick, so Nick should be the one they try to protect here. Because they could still bring this in with just about 1,100 with 2 maps to go. It does look grim at the moment, but remember, they were getting some good damage. They just got to get a good survivor round in there. Oh, they're going to try to end this here. They do get some damage off Nick, but they don't manage to get the wipe. They'll be able to get the pickup, continue the crawl, and probably hold on to about 50 points of bonus. Yeah, 56 to be exact. But I don't think they're going to make it now. I think there's going to be some straggling spawns coming in. Oh, it's going to be close.
Yeah, all the same, extremely well done by both sides. I mean, Envy with the textbook play, but Teletubbies still making it to the safe room, still getting a bit of bonus. You got to respect them for that.
Yeah, and there it is, 56 points, 941 for 2 chapters.
Now, fortunately for Teletubbies, I don't know. I was going to say they get to see Envy play out the survivor side first, but all the same, they've got their work cut out for them. Boom does drop in for a quad with the Hunter, and Spit comes out too on Spit. Yo, okay.
Oh. I like it and all. That was an impressive hit coming out there by Teletubbies, doing over 7% with their opening hit. That is the momentum, the shift that they needed. They're going to push the Survivor to start this. It's going to get delayed right away, though. Smoker is paying attention to it. They're not going to waste any time on here. They're going to go for it. They get the pull. The Smoker misses. He's got to charge that wall. They get it open. He's got to make it in. He's not. Now he's stuck outside. Okay, he's dead. And they'll be able to take it, but they do manage to get over 10% off of them with the first 2 hits, and that's nothing to scoff at, in my opinion, though.
Nothing to scoff at, certainly, but one event is done and dusted in the books. Envy going to be pressing forward. They do stack out the boom. We'll see what Teletubbies can do. We do have that important choke point coming up. With the boom sack, I was wondering if Envy is just going to full speed ahead here before that SI can even get reassigned, but it does look like he'll be able to get back up. We'll see where Teletubbies chooses to hit. Yeah, it is just going to be in that vent area.
Yeah, this is pretty dangerous right here. The thing that's good for them is they do have the jockey. Problem is they don't have the charger to put at the top of the vent. That's unfortunate for them. The Hunter's going to spawn down the bottom. Looks like they're going to try for a death pull and maybe a jockey in the back. They're not going to get it. Spitter's not going to be able to do anything. Now it spits early. Now there's pretty much no threat here. And they can take this choke point for free.
Beautiful chip on the Hunter. He's got no health left. There he goes. Just going to have the spit left alive.
Reloading.
And, yeah, interesting first hit, unorthodox first hit that really paid off for Teletubbies. Event, much less so, and that hit was almost nothing to speak of. So it looks like MB has had a full recovery. Nice charge. One smackdown in the spin as well, so Teletubbies does manage to find some damage here and there.
Yeah, not bad. That is almost 24 plus. Now the tank is up. They have already done a tank's worth of damage and haven't even sent their tank in yet. And now it is the third tank of the game for Team Teletubbies into the hands of Darkness. And he has a little bit of work cut out for them, Null. I think right now if they can't manage to get the wipe, the right play to here would be for his commit, would be to go after Ellis. Because Ellis has popped his pills, and one punch would deplete all of the regular health bonus, making the next 3 punches all DB. And 3 punches when you're hitting DB, Null will take it under 50%. And that is very dangerous for Envy as far as keeping points.
I like the strategy. We'll see if Teletubbies is on the same page or not. But it looks like Darkness going for the full engage. He's already second pass, 1,000 health down. Hunter has been skeeted. And now we are in the danger zone. Jockey cleared up as well. They've got free reign. Continuing to clear up. The Charger is going to try to get in here. Yes, charging forward. No, instant clear. Finally connecting onto Presto. Double smack as well. Another hit onto Nick. Not quite able to get another before he goes down. And Envy continues pressing on. They do have 2 survivors bleeding out, though, during this very long event.
Yeah, and actually, without them finding the extra set of pills that they have, that would have dipped them under 50% bonus, which isn't too terrible. They are not able to get the wipe. Support was not able to land on the retreat back until the very end with the Charger and all. I think that was still pretty impressive from Envy, I would have to say.
Yeah, Envy is firing on all cylinders here. I mean, it's been a great attempt from Teletubbies, but Teletubbies are going to need a bit more here. Again, with this event, it's so hard to make any of the SIs actually land. Just because there's so much territory that they have to cover before they can get into it. You see that at the administration security office being blocked. And so it's just it's tough knocks here for the for the SIs, at least for the moment.
Yeah, landing a quad here ain't gonna happen. It's just gonna be how much damage can we get? Probably throw the jockey in, and then the Hunter and Charger go. Whoa! What a B-hop! The stumbles go out. The Hunter lands. Actually, they get a couple dings in there. That B-hop was nuts. Imagine if he got through that door when he landed it. That would have been incredible. He gets, I think, 6 damage on 3 survivor stumbles. And then that allows the Hunter to get a little bit. The jockey got in there. The Smoker probably got nothing, but not too terrible due to the circumstances, just in my opinion.
Right. I'm right there with you. Tough to make that quad do anything. So they gotta have their head held high after that. They are eventually going to be able to take it into Rico Bank, just clearing out the rest of the commons. They're eyeing down a 2-2 with a Hunter Charger.
That'll keep me for a bit.
The survivors eventually start pressing forward.
Yeah, they just want to clear out the commons. They do consume all their pills. Bonus does dip under 50 just because the pills were popped. Envy doesn't want to take this slow. Oh, they baited the Charger to be in spawn. The Boomer will grab 2. He's going to leave the Charger and Hunter to kind of just die for no reason. I think they might just go for a quad their last hit. This will delay. Oh, there's 2 of them stuck in the spit. Oh, and they get a lot of damage from the spit and all, believe it or not. It kind of works out for them. Who are we to judge? It was a strat from the beginning.
Yeah. And something we haven't really talked about much is, this has been a while since Envy has made an appearance in the comp scene, so I've been wondering if they are going to be able to show up in full effect like this, but they are just playing textbook L42 for the moment. Again, shout out to Teletubbies for what they've done so far. Another hit comes out, charge and hunt, but again, lightning fast clears out of Envy.
Yeah, it was a beautiful attempt. I mean, they get a couple percentages. This is the first time Envy has dipped under 40% health bonus in this map, or in this campaign. Nick doesn't even try to take the shortcut, not wasting his time. Deck has learned his lesson from the last time we've casted when he played Diesel, due to the damage he took at the end there. But here comes the final hit and all. It will be a 2-2, and it's a poo-2 nonetheless.
We'll see. It's right out the safe room. Boom hops down, gets cleared. Spit blocking the safe room. Everything else gets cleared up, and it's just going to be easy entry from Envy.
Yes, it is. 580 bonus, a 3-chapter score of 3,464. And here we'll go. Let's see what they can do. Remember, they have the difficult event to hold on to, and the infected side being Envy know exactly how to exploit every point of damage they can. When the survivors try to take that situation, Hunter's going to go in, does manage to get a scratch. Boomer won't get anything, no, but that was more or less just a stack of spawns, just to make sure they have what they want for this event.
Yeah, and I'm really excited to see this event play out. If you're a Teletubbies fan, you might not be as excited because, honestly, Envy got out without much pressure at all. It's likely not going to be the case here. We see the jockey pre-spawning, climbs up the vent. Spitter has already spawned in, goes ahead and spits, lands it on top as well, so the survivors can't jump on top of those newspaper thingies. Starts trying to start the event for a brief moment. Smoker does pull through, gets cleared. He's still got that Spitter alive, still got a Jockey Charger. And finally, the CI start to come through. Charger gets a charge through. Jockey still alive. Spitter, unfortunately for Envy, that spit landed on top in the vent area. And so they will eventually end the event. And they did not take a ton. Still on 96.2% MK.
Yeah, they took it a lot better. In fact, about 8% plus better. And now they're backing off, just clearing out the commons, taking it in the safest area they deemed suitable for this event. And it looks like Envy's not going to waste any time. They will shut down the Hunter this time. Smoker will miss. Hunter goes in, does get a quick... Smoker goes in, gets a quick pull. Spit's going to go in for a block. They're going to run through the Spit, negating 2% of what they were trying to keep there, I would say. And when they walk through this door and all, it's actually in favor for Teletubbies by over 4.6% right now.
It's the details as well for Envy. I just love that spit, just trapping that survivor. Do you stay or do you go type situation. And able to find 2%. They are going to have plenty of time to take it into this vent. Actually, I don't know. Okay, you usually see the pre-spawn in. By this point, Charger going to land. Spit spawns in. There he goes. Hunter connects as well. Oh, no. Oh, my goodness. They are swimming in it. MK, what have we seen?
Yeah, there we go. That's what we're talking about. That choke point and having the right spawns for it comes devastating. And Team Teletubbies didn't have the spawn that Envy did. They got their sack order proper, and they are rewarded with the amount of damage that was just inflicted. and that was rolling in at about a whole double-digit percentage of 20. And now we will have the third tank of the game for Envy into the hands of Kimchi. With a charger missing now, this is going to be big for Teletubbies. They need to shut this tank down with pretty much no damage.
Yeah, look at all the comments that they got to deal with. Finally getting that boom dealt with. It's been a pleasure to see Envy with these booms, just every single one of them unleashing havoc. And Kimchi pressing forward, does stay stationary here for a moment.
All right, the rocks come out through. He's trying to... Ooh, that was pretty close. He explodes and breaks the doors. Kimchi just chucking rocks for around the corner. Ooh, that one was actually pretty close.
Yeah.
If there's anybody that knows how to throw rocks on higher ping now, you know who it is. It's definitely Kimchi. Oh! It's... Was that a perfect timing or what?
Yeah.
I think that's going to delay him a little bit. Okay, no. Oh, man, I think they might win a charger instead of that smoker. But they have no time to delay. This is going to be Kimchi's tank running in there. He is going to not have any help yet. He is down to 4,000. He gets his corner at 4,000. Jockey is jumping around, keeping a gun off Kimchi. Kimchi still has 4,000 HP, but Kimchi's missing punches. The smoker finally lands. He incaps the survivor now. He still has 2,200 HP. He missed. Oh, no, he gets a long arm there. Another one onto Nick, and I think you'll get another in cap maybe, and tank dies off. But man, no, kind of like nobody shot the tank there for a good while.
It was, but still, Teletubbies survives. It was pretty worrisome there. The Hunter connected with the other survivor there to clear it, but it looked like the tank could have had them trapped in there. Instead, going for the hot smack onto, I believe, Ellis, but Ellis was able to escape it. And so Teletubbies makes out with a theft there. 381 bonus still on board for them, about 25% of it, but they're eyeing down yet another hit, and they've managed to turn this stairwell into a pretty scary moment.
You're telling me they are really trying to bait this. Okay, the Hunter finally decides to come. The charge is a little late to the show, but it does manage to land anyways, and another in cap, no? Another one.
Yeah. Spit wasn't even necessary. He lands the charge on the target who's already so low. The death spit even catching Rochelle there for a moment as they go to start the event. Eventually getting the pickup onto Nick. But they have been torn through here. This is exactly why I said they needed to avoid all 4 survivors bleeding out through this long event.
Yeah, they will find additional pills, though. It is a quad. Let's see what Envy can do with it. Jockey goes in, does latch onto a target. Hunter also takes the same target that Jockey did. Smoker goes in, gets M2'd. Charger didn't get anything either, and I don't think it really matters, though. No, they're still dinging away.
Right. That hit just going to be worth around 20 points, so well done by Teletubbies. That charge is somehow missing the target, just going to be stumbling. But Envy gonna, dust their shoulders off and get ready for another hit. 2-2 Hunter Jockey. Still got that event playing out. Hunter spawns around the ice cold drinks machine. Goes on to Ellis. The Hunt spit. Oh, Jockey catches him, carries him back into it. And Ellis will go down. What a beautiful hit once again out of Envy.
Yes, swimming in the spit. DB is now going to be munched down there, but that's all the points they got now is just on DB. And if there's all the points they got on DB, that means everybody is a target now for the infected as far as points going down. Every hit very fast, and it might be gone within the next hit or two as the charger comes from behind Hunter as well. Smoker gets a pull forward. Nice skeet, though. But someone had to eat the charger, and it's going to be Rochelle. And look at that and all. Considering how everything just got shut down there and just the charger landed, look at the bonus already down to about 57 when it was at 160 and change.
Yeah, it was amazing. In the chaos, the charger finds a spawn inside the security office, and that is going to easily land. We've got the spit trying to block off Teletubbies. Will be able to do so. Charge is being blocked out by Ellis for the time being, but he's just holding on to it. Hunter ricochets through, finds the target. Charger reassessing. It goes for the other one. Just immediately downs him. Doesn't even need the rest of that charge to take place. Spit onto the already down survivors.
what a
Nick takes a little bit of damage too.
What a spread.
Yeah.
It looks like the continent of Africa. You see that?
Let's get you back on your feet.
They should be able to get these pickups. Actually, it's going to be a little delayed. Spawns will come up again. And it looks like it's a distance crawl now left for Teletubbies. But unfortunately, God is now black and white. The other 3 survivors have been down 1. AD is 1 HP. Boomer gets shut down. And I think it's just a matter of time now.
Absolutely. I would love to see Teletubbies limp all the way through this, but it is going to be a very difficult prize to earn, and not much of a payoff either. They're already down a good amount. Smoke. Jockey hops through, gets a scratch, lands on the head. Down they go. Tri-cap to finish it off in style.
See how they can do. Tank will be halfway through the map, a little bit less to be exact. And opening attack is only a 2-2. Under Jockey.
All right, we got the Jockey actually spawned in that side room. Usually we see the Boomer go for it. Hunter on the front side. Jockey breaks down the door. They send in a spit, but everything has been avoided. Rogel hops on top of the sofa. Will get hit by the boom, but is able to clean everything up. And now she's got some CIs to deal with. Team's going to hop in, help her out.
What a beautiful shutdown there from the shotgun player in the front. The Jockey even landed a frame after the Hunter got skeeted. And if that did not happen, that would have been probably a bunch of points coming out for Team Teletubbies. So Envy denying most of the damage, let it be minimal, 2.5 to be exact. Jockey goes in, latches on. Smoker goes in, gets scratches. The Charger comes in, actually doesn't land. But no, that's actually a lot of damage.
They actually will lock in some serious damage. 15% left before the tank going to come in the hands of AD. But they do bring him down to around 90%.
Reloading.
Okay, NV continuing to press forward. Interested to see if they set off an alarm here. It looks like, okay, they will.
Yeah, they want to fight this event out and make sure there's nothing. I think the infected, I mean, they only had a poo too, so I don't disagree with going quickly here, but I thought they might want something a little bit better. But I mean, they're going to have to wait this out, and I think they'll be rewarded with one more set of spawns.
Yeah.
The Horde's late, too.
This is...
I wonder how much that'll come into play now. What do you think?
Right.
They can't push and spawn it now. They're going to have to wait.
Yeah, like you said, another hit likely could be sent out. Hunter, Jockey, Charger, Spitter, high damage potential. They are spawning it. Oh. Okay. Wow.
Oopsie poopsie.
And that Hunter is dead. God says, hello, deck.
Paddle bat here.
This is the last tank of this game. Well, I mean, it could not
Likely.
be, but it's most likely going to be the last tank of the game for Team Teletubbies into the hands of AD. And 80 wants to try to do some damage for sure. See what he can do to Envy. Probably wipe them out. Would be a great motivational boost for them. But one more spawn coming up. No. And it's a Boomer. I don't know if he wants to go with this. I think they might have to sack it.
Yeah, he's got plenty of frustration to play out. He's taking some chip. But, okay, they are eventually going to send that boom. Not able to land with it.
Yeah, it is expected. It's really hard to land a boom out here on this map out in the open. You really can't boom from the bottom either. And if you don't land that boom from the bottom, they're probably not going to kill you right away, which won't give you time to help your tank. He is down to 50% frustration. Last spawn coming up now when you take their tank away.
All right, so Envy starting off with the aggressive angle to chip the tank down 1,500, but eventually they're going to back it up. That being said, the cappers are ready to go. Charger lands. Smoker pulls through into a rock. He will clear out the smoke with the rock, and he continues smacking away. Got Nick in the corner. Down he goes. He did not pop his pills. Ellis gets dodged, and another nice dodge out of Ellis. They're going to be able to pick up deck and have a bunch of bonus left post-tank.
Yeah, they will. They'll get a pretty basic in cap. He does get an additional punch on the guy that was pulled forward. It'll cause 2 sets of pills to be popped. Once again, it's halfway through the map, and Envy still have more than 60% of their bonus yet. And again,
wow.
I mean, should we expect anything less from who they are?
This is crazy. I mean, Envy is just... They're not letting up even a little bit. They deal with the Jockey with ease. I mean, the Hunters have just been getting abused by Envy here, and Envy continues pressing forward with almost 1,000 bonus. They do still have a bit of this chapter left to go through, but they've got some great areas to set up at.
Yep, spawn's coming up right now. Let's see if they don't... they're just going to drop down. I don't think they need to worry about it. Oh, they're just going to go here. Tri-cap with boom. Everything just died. And nothing.
Being careful to not set off the alarms. They deal with the hit, drop below, and start it off.
Alright, they are going to hide in this room for at least one more set of spawns.
Yep.
Definitely just one more set. They'll definitely come out right away after that. They don't want to have to take a hit while they transition up there, or else they'll take a hit here and just wait the whole thing out. But this game is already pretty much decided. There is a charge spit that's successful. He bounces it off the roof or the ceiling. I mean, it worked out, but a little late for getting that spit spread in there and all. What do you think?
I was actually really interested to see the amount, or surprised rather, to see the amount of bonus that slipped through Envy's fingers there. They normally set up on top of the shelves and the table and such, but Ellis right there in the doorway, easy charge setup. I would have liked to see the spit earlier, like you said, but still, they lock in the damage. One boom comes out. They're going to try to send another hit in. Charger, Hunter, Spitter. They're going to try to line up the charge spit. The coach does land in some of that spit, but he's able to get out of it by the time the Hunter lands. They take another, 30 points, give or take, maybe a bit more than that. But 833 bonus left, and Teletubbies needs a whole heck of a lot more before the survivors lock it up to be able to bring it anywhere close.
I can use these pills.
Yeah, they're inside the vent now. They can't take any damage in here, really. I mean, if you send your spawns in, they pretty much is going to get melted away. So Boomer might go early just to make sure it sacks. They're going to try to see if they can wall bang him as he tries to boom through the vent. It doesn't work that way. Boomer does proxy. But with no spit, there's no threat. They should just push out. They just said everything, no? Okay.
Yeah, Teletubbies takes it right to them. And again, they lock in some damage. It hasn't been a complete steamroll, but Envy has been firmly in command, and they are not letting it up here at all. Just got a little bit of chapter left to go through. Of course, we could see mayhem unfold, but the health totals of Envy lead to tell a different story. 90% of the DB left.
Yeah, that is just massive right now. That's where the bulk of those points, that 783 is coming from. But this will be the last hit that they can do for damage. Envy looks like once they want to hold on to all this bonus, they want to make a statement. I don't know if it's possible for 5,000 points, but they're going to get clears instantaneously. They'll still hold on to 723% or 723 points. And I don't know now. I'm trying to do the math in my head. It's going to be close. I think they're just going to be shy of 5,000.
Yeah. I think they will be. But still, Teletubbies have not given up yet. They've got the mental fortitude part of this, where they're continuing to fight it out. They're continuing to find successful hits. But with 20 points, it is just way too much. Way too many points getting through for Teletubbies to be able to handle at this point.
But it is not going to be over for them. They got one more chapter to run out. They're going to finish it out. They're pushing out quickly. Actually, they did a great job until they hesitated and ran back. Oh, that poor Hunter just got bullied so bad.
But still, MK, the damage, they run all the way through the spit. They've got the CIs wrapping around them, and they drop down 7%, make it 8. Ay caramba.
Yeah, there's a lot of comments trickling from behind. There's going to be nothing spawning up front, except for Coach just decided to stop and kill them. He gives up a spawn between them. The Charger misses, goes through the door, and misses the other survivors. There's a smoke pulled forward, does get cleared. Jockey has not done anything yet, and neither has the Hunter. And that was the most, well, the Hunter's going to chase Coach. Oh, he gets caught! And the Hunter gets killed off. And that was probably one of the most unorthodox quad tries we saw from Envy yet.
I really liked it. The one survivor was pushing way too far up, so the Charger tried to get some space on the other survivors, and the smoke comes in. And you can tell by the bonus being knocked down to 86.8%, it actually did deal a surprising amount of damage. Teletubbies is just going to have to continue pressing forward. They set off the car alarms. charge with the smoke. Nice setup from that smoke right into the spit. Again, textbook play out of Envy. They even add the quick smoke pull, which gets some damage into.
That was hilarious. But all right, the commons will be cleaned up from this the ATM event, which is just a proof that Team Teletubbies want to put up their best show that they can, try to put up their max amount of points. They want to break the 2,000 point barrier. All they got to do is make it to the safe room and kill off this tank, but it is not an easy task to finish off an Envy tank now.
Yeah. Ooh, okay, nice attempt there. Charge or jockey on the head. That's about it. They still got 3/4 of the bonus, but they have not reckoned with this tank yet. And nothing but respect for the Teletubbies squad, but Envy for your first opponent here. It is something that would make even the most strong of competitors tremble a bit. Sink is already running it in MK. He's going to go straight onto Rochelle. He's got Rochelle trapped in the corner. She is absolutely... Okay, actually, she gets knocked out. He's going to get another hit. One more. Finish her off. She went through the pills as well. 44% DB. He's continuing to get smacked. 3,000 HP left. CI is wrapping around. He is going to be able to hunt that. Coach pops his pills as well. Hunter connects. Isolation. And they did get the pickup, but in the meantime, down goes another. Hunter, actually down go two. Hunter kills it off by himself. Is this going to be the wipe? 2,700 health left on Sink. Down they go. It's going to be the tank wipe.
Yeah, one survivor left. Sink still has a bunch of health, and that will be the wipe going out. The GGs are out. And that will be Envy getting the victory over Teletubbies, 4,884 to 1,686.